There is a rhythm to existence, a pulse that moves through all things. It is there in the whisper of the wind, the steady crash of the waves, the silent expansion of the universe. It flows through you just as it flows through the stars, weaving everything into a single, boundless tapestry. Every thought, every breath, every heartbeat, it all resonates within this vast, invisible web. Nothing exists in isolation. The movement of a distant galaxy, the shifting of the tides, even the quiet stirrings of your own mind are not separate events. They are reflections of the same great force, playing out across different scales. Ancient wisdom speaks of this truth. Everything is connected. The smallest ripple of energy carries meaning, and every action, no matter how small, sends waves through the unseen currents of existence. Step into this awareness. Feel the connection that has always been there, waiting to be recognized. You are not just a witness to this unfolding reality. You are part of it, shaping it, moving with it. The journey begins with a single realization. You are not alone in this grand design. Close your eyes to the outside world and turn inward. Beneath the surface of your skin, an entire universe is alive, complex, intelligent, and perfectly orchestrated. Cells divide, signals race through neurons, and the rhythm of your heart echoes the cycles of nature itself. Thoughts rise and fall like waves, shaping perception, defining experience. Emotions surge, influencing the chemistry of the body, setting the course of actions yet to unfold. Every breath fuels an intricate system designed not just for survival, but for awareness. There is no chaos here, only patterns, precision, and purpose. The same structures that guide the vastness of space exist within you. The same intelligence that spins galaxies into motion pulses through your veins. You are more than a collection of cells, more than a mind filled with passing thoughts. Within you, the universe reveals itself in its smallest details. To understand this is to unlock a deeper truth. To know yourself is to begin to know everything. Above, the sky stretches into endless depths. Stars burn with ancient fire, their light traveling across time and space to meet the eyes that witness them now. Galaxies spiral in perfect harmony, planets follow precise paths, and the universe expands with a force beyond comprehension. This vastness is not distant. It is not separate. The same patterns that shape the cosmos exist within the smallest parts of reality. The branching of trees mirrors the flow of lightning across the sky. The spirals of hurricanes echo the arms of galaxies. The networks of neurons in the brain resemble the structure of the universe itself. Everything is part of a grand design, woven together in a reflection of itself. The forces that guide the movement of the stars also shape the experiences of life. The laws that govern the heavens are the same that govern thought, emotion, and energy. To look outward is to look inward. The infinite does not exist beyond reach. It exists in every moment, in every breath. The universe is not something to be observed from a distance. It is something to be recognized within. A single drop of water carries the essence of the ocean. A seed holds the blueprint of the towering tree it will become. The smallest fragment of reality contains the whole, repeating its patterns on every scale. This is the ancient truth, as above, so below, as within, so without. The universe is not divided, nor are its forces random. The grand and the small, the infinite and the personal, they are mirrors of one another, bound by the same rhythms, the same laws. Look to the stars, and the same spirals can be found in seashells. Observe the branching of rivers, and the same patterns shape the blood vessels that give life to the body. The pulse of the cosmos and the pulse within the human heart move to the same unseen beat. Nothing exists in isolation. Thoughts ripple into reality, shaping the world as surely as the tides are pulled by the moon. The energy you carry within is not contained. It extends, connects, weaves itself into the greater whole. To understand this principle is to step beyond limitation. It is to see that change in the world begins with change within. The universe does not act upon you. You are an expression of its very nature. Shift your mind, and the reflection will follow. A single thought sparks in the mind, unseen but powerful. It lingers for a moment, then takes root. With time, it grows, shaping perception, influencing action, setting events into motion. Every idea, every belief, every silent whisper in the mind carries weight. The ancient teachings speak of this truth. What is held within will manifest without. Just as a seed, given the right conditions, becomes a towering tree, the thoughts that are nurtured will shape the reality that unfolds. Focus on fear and fear expands. Dwell in possibility and doors begin to open. This is not superstition. It is the same principle that governs the universe itself. The energy directed outward, through words, emotions, and intention, returns in kind, like ripples on the surface of water. A mind left untended will grow wild, overtaken by whatever drifts in. But a mind cultivated with awareness, with purpose, becomes a force of creation. Every day, every moment offers a choice: to let the mind be shaped by the world, or to shape the world through the mind. Reality is not separate from thought. It responds, reflects, takes form. The question is not whether your thoughts have power. The question is, what will you choose to create? There is no true separation. Every movement, every thought, every breath sends waves through an invisible web that connects all things. The beating of a heart, the flicker of a distant star, the shifting of the wind, each is a thread woven into the same vast tapestry of existence. Energy flows without boundaries, moving through people, through places, through time itself. A word spoken in kindness can uplift a spirit across the world. A single act of harm can ripple through generations. Nothing exists in isolation. Every action, every intention contributes to the unseen currents shaping reality. Consciousness is not confined to the individual mind. It stretches outward, interwoven with the thoughts and emotions of others, influencing and being influenced in return. Just as a single drop of water merges with the ocean, each person is both an individual and part of something far greater. This is the nature of unity, not as an abstract idea, but as a fundamental truth. The energy carried within is never truly contained. It extends, interacts, resonates. To move through the world with awareness is to recognize this connection and to choose, with intention, the waves that will be set into motion. Patterns reveal themselves everywhere, waiting to be seen. The spiral of a galaxy mirrors the curve of a seashell. The veins in a leaf trace the same branching structure as rivers and lightning in the sky. The pulse of the human heart follows the same rhythms found in the tides. These repetitions are not coincidence. They are the signatures of a deeper order, a blueprint written into the fabric of existence. The universe moves in cycles, birth and death, expansion and contraction, rise and fall. The same principles that shape the cosmos shape the course of life itself. Synchronicities begin to emerge, subtle at first, then undeniable. A thought forms, and suddenly, the answer appears in a conversation, in a book, in a stranger's words. Events line up in ways that defy logic, pointing toward an unseen intelligence at work beneath the surface of reality. This awakening is not about learning something new, it is about remembering. The patterns have always been there. The connections have always existed. To see them is to step into a deeper understanding of the universe, and of the role each person plays within it. Every thought, every action, every moment carries meaning. Nothing is separate, nothing is without consequence. The breath drawn in now contains particles that have traveled through oceans, forests, and the lungs of ancestors long past. The energy put into the world returns, shaping the reality that unfolds. With this understanding comes responsibility. To know that everything is connected is to recognize the power held in every choice. To speak with intention, to act with awareness, to move through life not as a passive observer, but as a creator, weaving new threads into the great web of existence. The journey does not end here. It continues in every sunrise, every heartbeat, every moment of awareness that deepens the connection to all that is. The universe does not exist apart from the self. It moves through it, responds to it, reflects it. Step forward with this knowledge. Carry it, live it, share it. The world is not something to navigate alone. It is something to shape, something to harmonize with, something to awaken to fully and completely.